Turning now to weather, as we mentioned at the top of the show, it is going to be dangerously hot.
It really is. I mean, you think about people working outside, even the kiddos at recess tomorrow.
Yeah.
We've got to hydrate, be paying attention to our body, and make sure, again, light colored, loose-fitting clothing. That really makes all the difference. Remember, the dark colors absorb more of the sun's heat, while you can reflect, have a higher albedo with anything light colored. It bounces. All right, outside tonight, here's the other issue. As we go into Thursday, Friday, this strong Gulf wind. As you see our flags moving from left to right, that means it's a southeast wind, and that means a lot more humidity's pouring in on those. So a pair of 8s on the thermometer, which, by the way, that's the average high for this time of year, on the nose, 88. We're hitting it at 10 p.m. 94 is what it feels like, though. 6-degree difference because it had dew point at 71. That makes all the difference. And the dew points were low. We were in the lower 50s, but now we've climbed to the 70s. And now we're going to stay here. And you can see mid-70s off to our east. This is tropical air that's going to be staying in place as we look at the next 24 hours. No change. I mean, we go down to the 60s for a brief moment or two, but we will now be in the 70s and we will now be tropical all the way through Memorial Day weekend. Now, I'd hate to sacrifice a holiday, but we do have a chance of rain, even though it's not a very, very good one. It is one that we need desperately. You can see the dew points will fall off slightly as we get into midweek because this will be a frontal boundary that comes in with a decent chance of rain on Sunday and Monday. Rain tonight has been confined to deep South Texas and the Rio Grande Valley between Monterey and Brownsville. I've got some pretty good thunderstorms showing up. Nothing severe, but you can see just around Reynosa, this rain is going to be moving east towards Brownsville. It's nothing severe, as I mentioned, but we do have a few thunderstorms out there. Could be the focal point for some more rain early Thursday. Then we see a few showers developing North Texas, maybe sneaking down into Central Texas Friday before a high-pressure ridge takes care of Saturday, most of Sunday. But then Sunday night, Monday, pretty good disturbances rolling through, and that's going to be the chance of rain along that frontal boundary that comes in. And boy, do we need some of that rain desperately. All right, let me just show you, but first, what we've got. This zonal flow, this is why the rain chances aren't going to be very, very good. We don't have a huge deepening area of low pressure. And notice when that high pressure ridge comes in, you've got to remember that most of the energy is going to stay to the north because of that. And we don't really see a huge area of low pressure developing. So this surface front is going to be the key on, again, Sunday night into Memorial Day Monday for us to get some of that much needed rain. All right, now to San Fernando Cathedral. Let me show you what we've got over the next couple of days. Weather impact alerts because of the heat. It's not so much the high, 97, then 98 on Saturday. I mean, that's not really the biggest story. The bigger story is the humidity and what your body's going to think the temperature is, which will be 104 to 105. Then another weather impact alert is coming in for Memorial Day, and it's mainly because it's Memorial Day. And we've got a good chance of seeing some showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms by tomorrow, and then especially Friday when we dip into some of the high resolution data. And then we can maybe see if we're going to put some confidence on strong to severe thunderstorms. But as of now, just isolated. And we'll keep the rain chances in 30%, 20%, and then even the final Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of the month of May, we at least have a chance of getting some rain. But again, watch the heat index. The next couple of days around 104 to 105. So please remember Project Cool. Bring a brand new box fan to any San Antonio fire station. Remember, if you or someone you know needs a fan, call the United Way helpline at 211. Nate's next.